Welcome to DAV Moyle Public School E-class of Standard 7th, subject Science, and today's our topic is nutrition in living organism, animals and man. We are already in continuation with this chapter. We are already started this chapter. In the previous session we have learned how the digestion is being starting from the buccal cavity, which type of teeth are present in the buccal cavity like incisors, canines, premolars and molars. All these type of teeth has their different function. We have also learned about the tongue, function of the tongue. Tongue allows or mixes the food into the saliva and pushes into the food pipe. Now in this session we will learn about the alimentary canal. Alimentary canal is the largest canal of the human body. It is made up of different parts. The first part of the alimentary canal is food pipe. See my dear student, in the picture you can see the pipe, a narrow muscular pipe which is being connected from mouth to the stomach is called as food pipe, and it is also called as esophagus. Food is being chewed in the mouth and it is being pushed into the food pipe, and from food pipe the food is coming to the stomach. But how it is coming? This food pipe contains muscles. The continuous contraction and relaxation of the muscles pushes the food into the stomach. So, my dear student, food pipe is a long, narrow muscular tube connected from buccal cavity to the stomach. From here the food is moved to the stomach. Now stomach. Now the food is being entered into the stomach. You can see in the picture, stomach is the widest part of the alimentary canal. It is a sac-like structure. It receives the food from the esophagus and passes to the small intestine. Stomach secretes gastric juices which are present, which have mucus, hydrochloric acid and enzymes. So, the gastric juice which is being released by the stomach contain mucus, hydrochloric acid and enzymes. All of these three have different functions. Mucus protect the inner lining of the stomach. Hydrochloric acid kills the bacteria present in the stomach, and also provide the acidic medium which is required by the enzymes. And what is the function of the enzymes? Enzymes break down the protein into the simple substance like amino acids. Now the food is being transferred from stomach to the small intestine. The name is small intestine but is larger in size as compared to the large intestine. Because its name is small intestine because its diameter is small. Small intestine undergoes the digestion with the secretion of the three type of digestive juices. First one is secretion from the liver. Liver is the largest gland of the human body and it secretes the bile juice. It secretes the bile juice which is stored in a bag-like structure called gallbladder. This bile juice which is being released from the liver helps in the digestion of the fats. Second type of secretion which is taking place in the small intestine is pancreatic juice, which is being released from the gland called as pancreas. Pancreas are yellow leaf shaped gland located just below the stomach, and this pancreatic gland releases the pancreatic juice that helps in the digestion of the carbohydrates, proteins and fats. And the next type of digestive juice which is being released by the small intestine only, by the inner wall of the small intestine, and called as intestinal juice, which also helps in digestion of carbohydrates, protein and fats. Now the, my dear student, food is being totally digested in the small intestine. Now the digested food is present in the small intestine, but that food is necessary to be reached to each and every cell, to the whole body, each and every cell of the whole body. So who takes this food? My dear student, this small intestine has a large number of finger-like projections. See in the picture, you can see the small intestine is connected with the villi. This villi absorbs the digested food and pass it to the blood vessels, and that food is being mixed with the blood, and through in the blood this digested food is being passed to each and every part of the body, which is being used for the production of energy and to build the complex substance required by the body. This process is also called as assimilation. Large intestine. Now the food is being completely digested in the small intestine. Whatever the undigested food remaining in the small intestine, now it is passed to the large intestine. The name is large intestine, but its size is only 1.5 meter. The name is large intestine because its diameter is large. From small intestine, undigested food is being passed to the large intestine. Here, only water is being absorbed by the large intestine, and the undigested food is passed to the rectum. From the large intestine, it is passed to the rectum and removed out of the body through the anus. Thank you. Stay at home, stay safe.